Hello everybody. Been a while since I've done a review for this one company, and I do apologize to the company. I had contacted them and told them about the storms we had back a month ago, and I'm just now getting around to do the video. And this is Mountain and River. They'd sent, I've actually got two things to do for them, but I'm going to get this one done first. This is the box from Mountain River. And in this box, this thing did come in handy. Those 2 days, 3 days, it was a total of a little over 30 hours we were without power. This is the telescopic camping light. Now, I'm gonna get it out of the box here. I do have some information that they sent me that, you know, usually I have all this stuff I already know. I can tell you what I think about it, what I know about it, but I'm gonna read what they sent me. This is the introduction to the highlights of the Mountain River telescopic camping light. Design structural highlights of this light. Thickened aluminum alloy, 7-section retractable poles, and aluminum quadrupod design for enhanced portability, durability, and structural stability. Convenient to use and store, featuring an expandable design suitable for everyday activities, adjustable in length for easy portability. The expanded size is 14.5 inches long by 14.5 inches wide, and that's the legs of this thing, and 14.5 to 50.7 inches high. And like I said, it's a telescopic light. It collapses down to 11-inch length, 4.3 inch wide, and 4.3 inch height. Unique patent pull ring design for easy one-touch opening and storage ensures quick and simple operation. This has the same legs as the high back chair that I did a review on for Mountain and River. Rubber anti-slip foot pads, I'll show you those, for stable support on various surfaces such as gravel, soil, sand, and tile. Top stripe heat distribution fins for safe, stable illumination. Type-C charging port, plus power button, plus battery level indicator for easy and convenient charging. Long press for 3 seconds to switch on and off. Short press to adjust brightness. This has 3 brightness levels. It's IP44 waterproof design for the entire product, unaffected by weather conditions. Okay, and then we have the functional design highlights. 3-level brightness, that's what I just told you. It's a 3 watt, 6 watt, 9 watt, with 9 watt brightness being unique among similar products. Long-lasting energy-saving charging, featuring a 5 volt, 2 amp bidirectional charging. So, hey, if this thing's charged and you don't need it, you could use it to charge your cell phone. And discharging function, okay. With a 20,000 milliamp hour rechargeable battery for extended usage. Depending on the light intensity of 3, 6, or 9 watt, the battery life lasts approximately 21 hours on 3 watts, 11 hours on 6 watts, 7 hours on 9 watts, respectively. Also serves as a power bank for charging your iPhone, your iPad, your laptop, and other devices. Due to its unique structure and functional design, it can be used in various daily activities. Indoor applications. Our power was out for over 30 some hours. At nighttime we used this, and it was great. which would be the indoor applications, dining tables, gardens, rooms, car interior lighting, etc. Outdoor applications, camping, fishing, swimming pools, basketball courts, car maintenance, site lighting, power outage, emergencies. That's what we had here. And you know, that's the highlights of this Mountain River tripod-based camping light. And I'm going to get it out of the box right now. Like I said, I've already used it. It comes with the instructions on how the legs are set up. For ease and safety, strictly follow the instructions. When unfolding the legs, you should hear a click, just like in the high back chair sound. Shake it slightly to confirm that the pull ring has securely locked in place before use. And I showed you all that whenever we done the review of the high back chair. Okay, and they pack it well. It's in this styrofoam inside this box. And it does come with its manual right here. And this is in various languages. Of course, the very first pages are English. And it shows you, if I can get it in here so you can see it, it shows you how to deploy the legs. I'm trying to get this so you can see. Okay, and talks about the battery pack. Everything I just read you, and it talks about the lights. Because it does have the LEDs. I'll show you that here in just a second. Okay, it has a Velcro strap that holds these legs. And then see, here's that pull ring right here. Now, when you want to collapse this, you pull this ring and the legs will fold up. What it is when you undo this, you want these legs, and let me see if I can get back a little bit. You want these legs, and they're kind of spring loaded. You want them to come down and lock. You want to hear that, and then you can do that, not shake it, just pry the legs so it's locked. Okay, you can see now this is where your battery is. It's got the product name and everything on the back. MTRVR, Mountain and River. Product name camping light. Product model AT 20,000-2309. Tripod based. Input 5 volt 2 amp, 9 volt 2 amp, 12 volt 1.5 amp, 18 watt max. Type C output 5 volt 2 amp, 10 watt max. Battery capacity, like I said, 20,000 milliamp hours. And whose manufactured address and the batch number. Okay, and let me kind of turn this around so you can see it on the table here. Hold on. Back the camera up a little bit. There you can see it sitting on the table. And what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to put it in the floor here. So let me just get it ready. Set this in the floor. And I'm hoping I'm in frame. Sitting on my deck. And like I said, this is adjustable. Here's this first section up. Second section up. Third. Fourth. Fifth. So there, oh, there's one more. I missed it. There's the other one. So there's all the sections up. Let me see if I can show you that in the... There's all the sections up. Okay. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you the top. You see the where the LEDs are. The charging port's on the back side, I believe. I'm going to show you. Now, the charging port is right here. USB-C, any USB-C cord will charge it. And you got this little rubber cap. Here's your power button. 1, 2, 3, and it's on. Now you'll see right now it's only got 2 lights on because I used it. I haven't recharged it since I used it. But there's 4 of these green LEDs, and just dimmed a little and just dimmed a little more. Now I'm going to focus the camera up on the light so you can see it. Okay, you can see that, and I will do this a little bit later. There'll be another little segment in this video after it's gotten dark out here to let you see. But that right there is the low setting, and that's off. To turn it off is just 1 push. Now to turn it back on, 1, 2, 3, it's on. That's the highest setting. That's the mid setting, and that's the low setting. And then 1 more push, and it's off. Okay, I've taken the camera off the tripod. I wanted to show you, these are the fins they talk about the cooling. Because under here is the light. I think the way the cameras might be too close. But that's the light. I'll turn it back on. Okay, now you can see that light, and these fins are up here on top. That helps keep it cool. And you can adjust this down so you don't want it that tall. You can adjust this down to whatever level you want it. So you just want it close to the ground. Let me get back so you can see. You can set that up on top of your table. In fact, that's what we'll do. We'll pick this thing up and we'll set it up here on the table. And as you can see, I've got it on the table. If I didn't have the umbrella there, I could set it right in the center of the table. I could lower it down even further and use it for dining. Now, I will show you up here on top. Let me get this extended back up. Hold on. Okay, now I've done extended it back up, and what I was going to show you is up close. This is your power button right here. Like I said, there's only 2 LEDs lit because I used it for 2 days. This is where your USB charging is to charge it, and then if you had to charge your cell phone, you had a USB-C to an iPhone. You could charge it, or anything that's USB-C to another USB-C type device, and you had that kind of cable, so you could use that. And like I said, 1 press dims the light, another press dims it more, another press turns it off. And I'll be back in a little while after it's gotten dark just to show you how much light it sheds out here. So stay tuned. Okay, while we're waiting for it to get dark, I thought I'd show you. If you see right here, I'm charging this, and I'm charging it from this 25,000 milliamp hour brick. It's a 5-volt, 2-amp charger, or battery pack, and it's charging this with that. So you could charge it from AC with a regular square plug that you can plug your USB cable into, and then plug it into this. You could probably plug it into your 12-volt charging port in your truck with a USB-C cable plug that goes into that and charge this. So there's multiple ways to charge, and that's what I like about having a big battery pack like this. I can charge that. So I take this camping and it's getting low, and I have one of these. I can charge it while I'm camping because I have no access to AC current to charge it. I could charge it in my vehicle, but if I'm away from my vehicle Might not be able, I'm camping. I may be away from my vehicle. I might have went hiking and took a tent and miles away from my vehicle. I have one of those. I can charge that. So, and then I've got a fold-out solar panel that I can charge this back up with. So, it's ideal for camping. Ideal. But like I said, as soon as it gets dark, we'll show you just how bright this is. Okay, folks, it's like 20 minutes till 9. It's not completely pitch black, but I want to get this. Probably can't see nothing right now. There's that light. I'll get out of the way. And you can see how much light that thing gives. And I'm going to move the camera back just a little bit. And you can see it's lit up the table. And the area over that way. And that's on the brightest setting. Now I'm going to go and dim it down. See, I'm sitting right here. I could read a book, whatever. One button, dim down. Don't look like it dims that much. That's what I said. We used it for 2 nights when the power went off during that storm. And I dim it down one more time, and it's still bright. I mean, I can sit here, I could read a book. I'm setting it right under the light, of course. And here in just a minute, I'm going to show you how to take it and fold it up, where you can take it out of, out from your campsite, put it up. It is attracting bugs, but and then this is going to be off. It's going to go black. So now it's off. 3 seconds, back on. So I appreciate Mountain River sending this. I do apologize again to them that it's taken me this long to get this review done. But just with my job, everything that happened during the storms, and helping my son, there was just a lot going on, and just now getting this review out. So stay tuned for just a second, and I'll show you how to put this all back together. Okay, I turned on my back porch light so I can demonstrate this. I'm going to turn it off. Well, there, turn it off, and now I'm just going to collapse it all the way down, and then pick it up. And then what you got to do is you pull this ring, and it releases those legs to fold up. And once they start folding up, you just fold them into each other like that. Take the Velcro strap, wrap it around, and secure it, and that's it. And then you pack this away. You'll have to get your own bag, but you pack this away and have it for your next outing. I want to thank again Mountain River for sending this to me to do a review, and again, I apologize to them. I know I've already said that, but I want to apologize to them. This should have been out 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. But we had that storm hit, and like I said, we used it. And I'm so glad I had it. So even if you don't camp, this would be a great thing to have for emergency backup if power goes out and you don't have a generator or whatever. But we appreciate you watching J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video so others can see this. There'll be links in the description for this. I can't can't remember if it's Amazon or if it's to their website. It might be both, but there'll be links for this. So with that said, again, appreciate you watching. As we're fond of saying, see you in the woods.